Hey everybody, I'm Aleese Real,
And I'm Esha Bell.
and this is Full-Time Black Women, a community for Black professional women to live, laugh, grow, and feel the soul.
Just glitched in the system, huh?
It did.
Community. Well, corporate America will do it to you. Have your
It
ass
will.
and not knowing why.
Right? Twitch activated.
So what are we talking about today, Aleese?
Today's topic is what I wish I knew before entering corporate America.
How much time you got?
That,
Back in my day.
you know.
You used to think you were going to be the shit in corporate America back in my day. We were stupid as shit.
What we leave? Yeah, that's we
Stupid dummies. Dumb.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had something I could use as a fake cigarette because I don't think I know how to just it
No,
don't
you doing it good. Why you keep doing this?
okay.
Come
I was
on
about to
now.
say it don't quite feel right, but I'ma
These
get
fingers
it.
gotta almost touch. You doing it
Okay.
good.
Oh Lord. There
Yeah,
we
these
go.
gotta almost touch. Almost touch. Just
Just a little bit. That's how much nerves I got left. That's what that is. Just a little bit. That's what that is.
that's what I told him. Yeah. That's how they be on their smoke break. When you
That
come
is
out
how
to
they
go for your
be.
walk and all the smokers be out there. Yes. And I never liked the bitch. Never liked her.
That's how they
When she
sound
gonna go back to
too.
y'all department?
Oh my gosh. Rain, sun, sleet, snow. They be out there. And I know because I be out there.
Right.
Minding my business, getting away from the desk.
I don't be mind my business. I'll be ear hustling. You don't know what you can find out on the elevator, in the cafeteria, and in the parking lot about what's going on at the company around you.
Well, that is very true. Maybe I look like I'm minding my business. That's probably
I
more
promise I don't.
accurate.
I'm like, I mean,
Right.
John, which one? It's like 10 of them. I don't know which one.
Oh my gosh. So today we are given the nitty gritty between the expectations versus the reality of corporate life. I mean, I feel like we have had these conversations before, but just corporate America was not what the expectation was in our mind.
Mm,
There is a difference. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of y'all had an excellent picture of what the reality of corporate America was gonna be like. But I feel like I'll speak for me, at least for Elise, it was not the same. It was not the
mm,
same. Um, I expected a lot more smarter folks with
girl.
a lot more effort. And I was wrong on both
More
counts.
honesty.
A lot more honesty. So much
The
more.
deceit that
That part.
roams these
I
rooms
think
and these halls. What?
what is that? What is the song from Lion King? Lying, deceit. What is that? That is a song from Lion King, ain't it?
Oh, what am I missing?
Oh gosh. Now I'll look for it afterwards.
If it was a Scar song, I don't know. 'Cause I don't like Scar. I can't stand his
yeah,
singing.
it was a Scar song for sure.
That's why. That's why I don't know it. Okay, every time he's saying, I'm like, what we
Yeah.
gonna talk about? Wait till I'm king.
I know it was either Scar or the hyenas. It was one of them. I know. I cannot
Some people
remember the
love
name.
that Scar song when he in that the elephant graveyard
I hate
with
that.
the hyenas. I cannot stand it either. It's like even as an adult, I was like, maybe I just felt that way because emotionally I was connected to the lions. But now as an adult, I'm like, still trash.
Right.
You and your friends, hey, your song.
That
And
part.
people who like the Scar song, I noticed them ain't some right people. They've been villains their whole life. I.e., my ex-husband loved the Scar song. He was like, oh, this is my favorite song as a kid. I was like, now it's all making sense.
Red flag. Red flag number.
Did you like the Scar
See,
song? Date
I feel
number
like
1.
that's
Did
how
you like
you
the Scar
date. That
song in
you
Simba? I mean,
yeah,
it was Lion
right.
King?
You got to date like that now. You got
Yeah.
to date like that. Be like, hey, what's your favorite song from Lion King?
Did you
It's the
like
Lion.
more than one villain growing up
Right.
as a kid?
Mm, problems. Other things that we notice from being in corporate America are like lessons get learned the hard way. If nothing else, you gonna learn the lesson. You might hope to skip through some of them, but you gonna learn the lesson one way or another. Um, but as always, we want to make sure that whether you are learning the hard way, the easy way, or have some real high expectations for corporate America, we want to make sure we give you advice so that you do not feel alone entering these professional professional in quotes because the attitudes and the actions don't always be professional. But
When you said that lessons are gonna get you
mhm.
somehow, some way, I was just thinking that song, "Hey, little Walter, hey, little Walter, listen now. Hey,
Mm,
little Walter, something's gonna get you, little Walter." That was such a creepy song when I was a kid. You don't remember that song for the '80s?
I do not remember that song at
I
all.
remember the video and everything. I was like, first of all, they took a Negro spiritual and threatened
Right.
the kids. Hey, little Walter. Let me see if I can find that song. 'Cause now I'm
So when you first started singing it, I was like, "Why is she mispronouncing these words?" Because I know she know these words. I'm confused. What is happening? It's
see, it was a 2020 song, Little Walter.
really,
Yep.
huh? I skipped that one. That was not on my radar. Never heard that song a day
Really?
in my
Oh,
life.
I remember that.
Never.
They get
Wow. No,
kidnapped or
that would have
something.
creeped me out. It would have creeped me out forever. I probably wouldn't have liked Tony,
And
Tony,
I didn't
Tony.
know
Cause
Tony
like,
Tony and them were brothers.
what? You
Tony
didn't know
Tony
they were
Tony?
brothers?
No, but they're
Oh,
friends. Never knew that until one of them passed away last year. Now they was like his other. I'm like, hey, brother. Why they got the same name? So that's probably what threw me off. Like, it's 3 friends named Tony not
that
together.
does make more sense than three brothers named Tony,
Yeah.
but mhm. Mm.
It's a George Foreman situation. Everybody get the same name.
George Foreman?
He named all his sons George.
He did?
All of them. I think he had like 6 sons, and they're all George.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Is he still
Well,
alive?
what ADHD will do.
Oh my god, why am I Googling George Foreman?
Oh my goodness. Because now I have to know. Because
He
that I
died
he died?
last year, March 21st, 2025.
That did not I did not hear nothing about
Why
no
didn't that
when
come
did
up
that
on
happen?
nothing?
I'm shocked. Really?
The late boxing champion gave all 5 of his sons the same name, George Edward Foreman,
Mm.
but all the girls got different
Mm.
names. All right, so you know what time it is. But we can go ahead and get started with those stats for that ass. Hey, stats for that ass. We bringing you the facts with some stats for that ass. Okay, so check this out,
What's
Elise.
that?
Studies consistently show Black women experience higher levels of workplace stress, microaggressions, and barriers to advancement. Hello, the reason why we started FDDW in the first place.
Big facts.
Despite being among the fastest growing groups of entrepreneurs and educated professionals in the workforce. That's because we got what? Black girl
Black girl
magic.
bang.
Oh, we ain't did that in a long time. Black girl magic.
Black girl magic. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle,
Sprinkle,
sprinkle.
sprinkle. Sprinkle,
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 sprinkle, sprinkle.
sprinkle. You steady going
Aw,
against us, but somehow we still rising.
that
So
part.
just stick to
That
that. You are not stuck in corporate America, but these are some things that we wish we knew prior to getting there. So let me ask you, Elise, what's
that
one thing you thought corporate America would be like that turned out completely different?
mm. I thought corporate America was gonna be like just real sleek and like efficient and just like people making moves and doing their thing, but in such a a way of excellence. Like I just pictured it as like this achievement to be in corporate America. And then when I got there, I realized, oh baby, people just holding on by a thread. They are unprofessional. They are rough around the edges. Some folks don't know what they don't know their head from their ass. Like
Right.
it is a mess. It's a mess. But it
Mm.
looks so shiny on the outside. But when I got in there, I was like, "Oh, no." What that made me think of, watching Clueless. It's like a Monet. Far away, it looks so beautiful, but up close, it's a big old mess. Like, that's that's what I got. That's
That's
what I got
corporate
for you.
America to you. I would have to say my thoughts of corporate America that was like, "A bitch was wrong,"
Mhm.
would be, that hard work begets success. Hard
Mm.
work gets you advancement.
Yeah.
That would be the number one thing, and then the other thing I would also think is going into a workplace, it's just something that we do automatically. We're African Americans. We were born
Yeah.
here, we're raised here. We know the temperature in every area that we are a part of in our lives. Going into a new workplace and saying, "Oh, okay, they got how many black people?" The first thing you do is like count the black people,
Oh,
count the black
yes.
and brown people, count those people who's up in the higher up. So,
Yep.
but thinking diversity means inclusion. But then once you get settled into that company and you see, oh, I only see diversity at this level, not at this
Mhm.
level,
Yep.
you know, or I see a lot of it here, a little bit here, none here,
Yep.
none.
Yep. Yep.
So those are the two
Yeah.
things that I was like, "The fuck is happening?"
Where everybody at? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was a big, gut punch for sure, the whole diversity aspect.
Mhm.
I was like, "This is just fa" so you want it to look this way when everybody where everybody comes in at,
Yeah.
where it's accessible, where it's, like, the most views, but everywhere else,
Where
you
the
gotta
doors are
keep
shut.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, the door shut. So, if nothing else, we know that it has been hard work, um to get to where we are, but unfortunately that hard work has not, and probably won't ever be enough in corporate
Mm.
America. That's one of the major, oops, that's one of the major things learned along the way. Um, and as you said, like the thought that you could just go in there, work hard, and you'll be rewarded. You'll get rewarded with more work. Your efficiency will get rewarded with more effort
High
to
five.
put forth. You know
I
that.
see a pizza party with your name on it.
Yes, I'm so sick of pizza parties. I don't wanna see near pizza
It's an
box.
insult now, like, if y'all still
It
doing
is.
pizza parties in 2026 after it has been publicly known, or I guess out on display on social media how employees hate pizza parties, you're just doing it because you're sadistic.
Yeah, agreed, agreed. Um, Another part of that is that visibility matters just as much as performance.
Absolutely.
Um, you can't show your performance and don't nobody know you're there. And you can't display like how effective and efficient you are if nobody knows your name or knows to even look for you in these spaces. And unfortunately, at times those are the positions we get put in where nobody is going to look, or we don't have management, supervisors, leadership who spotlight you in a positive way in order to be seen for those opportunities,
I feel
which
like you
makes
can't outwork invisibility. You
big
can't.
facts.
You cannot.
You
Uh,
cannot.
and not even mentorship, sponsorship. Like you said, speak about me when I'm not in those rooms.
Yes,
But
it matters.
I'm not in those rooms for a reason, and my name is not being brought up in those rooms. I'm in those rooms for another reason. So
Mhm.
you can't outwork in
Yep,
purposeful invisibility,
I agree.
intentional invisibility.
Yeah, I agree 1000%. So, because of that invisibility and visibility, versus conflict, it puts that much more importance on networking and relationship building. If you can't build relationships outside of your department, without the help of like your leadership who may be being your roadblock in this process, then you need to work on that skill and work to build the relationships necessary for you to get your name out there, for you to have collaborations and networking with people who should know your name and who you might be able to work with on other things or kind of like circumvent all of the blockages that might exist in your department by expanding outside of that, because not I'm quite sure a lot of us are bigger than our departments in that we could be invisible to them, but if we left, our absence would be felt in some kind of way.
But by then, it's like, now you gotta start over somewhere else, and that's
Yep.
unfair because
Yep.
yeah, I didn't keep
So
myself out. I didn't take my work ethic away or my creativity or productivity, none of that. That was pushed
mm,
out because I didn't
yep,
fit the mold.
exactly. So, if nothing else, you definitely have to learn how to advocate for yourself, because that's what places like this will bank on, is that you will stay quiet and silent and just take it. So, the more you begin to speak up, advocate for yourself, say what your needs are, go outside of the systems in place in order to make your presence felt and known, that will help you a lot more than thinking that the system will work for you if you just keep working at it.
Mm,
Um, because there is no amount of effort that will make somebody see your worth that is determined not to, or that
isn't.
has already deemed you to be worth less to them, unless they need you, and at that point, then you become a pet to them. And if you
Yeah,
don't know
pet
what
to
we're
threat.
talking about, exactly, check out episode whatever it is. Go look it up. Pet to threats, because when you over 200.
Right?
When you over 200, you got a lot of scrolling to do, so
Mhm.
make sure you check that episode out, Pet to Threat. But yeah, some understand this when you're in this process, that sometimes these promotions are not always merit-based. Sometimes they are relationship-based, and so you have to build those strategic alliances or relationships in order to make yourself more eligible, so to speak, for these promotions. We had talked about it before, class of 20 petty. Corporate America is high school. That's what this is.
Yes.
It's like
Oh.
most liked, the most likely to be a class clown, all of that. All of the little whatever attributes that we used to get awards for in high school, they're all present in corporate America. So don't be afraid to speak up about your accomplishments. Don't be afraid to speak up, period. Silence can make your work even more invisible.
I'm like, "What's wrong? Why can't she see that?"
Silence can make your work even more invisible than it already is. So you have to make sure you speak up. Closed mouth, MOUF. Don't get fed. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Alright, so code switching, identity,
Mm,
authenticity. We talked about
mm,
those too.
yep.
Way, 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 way back in the day.
Hmm.
I mean, it does come up quite often, but, I would say navigating predominantly white workspaces is a culture shock for some people. Like,
Yeah.
if you didn't grow up in an environment where it was mixed or predominantly white, if you didn't go to a PWI or you only went to predominantly black spaces your whole entire life, when you get to corporate America, you are culture shocked. You
Yeah.
know, I like to think that there should be an opportunity for people to be in spaces with who they feel comfortable with, but unfortunately, when you go into corporate America, it's predominantly them, you know,
Mhm.
and you just have to figure out how to navigate it. I would
Mhm.
like to say the
It's
first thing
more
you
than
do.
the higher up you go.
Huh?
I said it's more than the higher up you go.
And the looser the lips, the higher up you
Yep.
go too, so
Yeah.
tough skin or figure something out because it gets ignorant the mo
Mhm.
as you move up. I also say feeling pressure to shrink or soften yourself is something that I feel like 20-year-old Isha dealt with.
Did
Like,
that. You
I
do?
know we talked about it before, how we were so pressed to speak proper English to people
Mhm.
when we were younger. It bothers me because I would think of a sentence 10, 20 times before I said it because I wanted to make
Yep.
sure I execute every T, S, Q, you know, the right
Yeah.
way. It is just
Yeah.
like, why was I stressed? Why would I give myself an ulcer for this damn team
Yeah.
meeting? This don't make no
And
damn
then to
sense.
have
Look,
somebody write an email talking about, "So I'm fitting to write this up."
girl, when I saw that, or prior to that, I already knew what was up. I would say I'm thankful for that experience because it got me out of that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have
Absolutely.
got out of it eventually being 40 plus, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
fixing to fitting.
that one fixed it for sure.
And nobody said shit about it.
Not a word, not
But
a
me,
word. Then
like,
it came up in a meeting. It's like it wasn't just verbal, it was
yeah,
written. And so it
yeah.
was just like, all
And we
right,
all in the
this
same
is what we're
place.
working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So things concerning your hair. As I talk about your tone, because you don't want to be labeled as the what, Elise?
Aggressive. The
Aggressive
angry
or
black
the angry
woman.
black, yeah, the angry black woman. And having higher than expected professional standards, like, why are you we're policing ourselves more than anybody,
We
I would have to say, in those
are.
spaces. Like,
Yes.
I kinda am embarrassed by things that younger Isha did to
Yeah.
feel to try to fit in a place where I was never supposed to fit in. Like, no matter how
And
hard you
be
try, you still did not
accepted.
fit.
Mhm. To be accepted in this space and just to be like to be visible,
Yeah,
if nothing else, just to be
for the good
visible.
reasons, not
For the
the
good reasons,
negative. Yeah,
exactly, not for the reasons that they automatically try to put on you. I
yeah.
remember trying to have due dates, like, at least 2 days ahead, like, the due date would be, like, Friday, I would give myself Wednesday,
Mhm,
to get it out, and that became, like, a standard, and then, just the way I spoke, the way I wrote emails, all the things, trying to do the most. And nobody else was doing this. There was
mhm,
a very mediocre and below mediocre bar,
mhm.
and we sit here and police ourselves.
Who need a
Oh
bully
god.
when you're your own bully, you know?
Man. Yes. Whew.
Yeah, I'm so
Whew.
glad we grew out of that. I'm so glad we have
Yes.
expanded and enhanced our own livelihoods
True.
by getting out of
Yeah.
that. But to the younger ones who are listening to us, hey, little sis, how you doing? Just know that you don't have to do anything like that. Like, learn from us. I would say the
Mhm.
younger generation, they're more authentic. They do
Yes.
not care as
At
much as
all.
us millennials. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you don't like me? All right, you got a problem with me? All right, I'm not worried about it. I am who I
Mhm.
am, and I love that about Gen
Absolutely.
Alpha and Gen Z. Like,
Mhm.
I think
And you
that is
know
so
why?
cool.
Because we they parents. That's why.
Aunties.
We ain't parents and they aunties. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, that is. Teaching them what not to do based off of our experiences, versus I feel like our parents, the boomers, they basically said, "Just follow along with what worked
Yeah.
for us."
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
not
Private
anything
coach.
against them, it's just it worked. Don't
Mhm.
push the envelope because they also grew up seeing people hung, seeing people burnt, seeing people get
Mhm.
fired for no reason. Like, so we have to take that into account. And I usually don't.
Yeah.
I usually don't. I'm like, okay, okay. But now I think about, like, dang, they were little kids when they were seeing these
Yeah.
things and hearing these things on a
Yeah.
regular basis. So going with the norm or just following through with whoever. Because truthfully, like I said, I was giving myself an ulcer before I even spoke up during a team meeting. Code switching is emotionally exhausting.
Mhm.
It's unnecessary. I'm sorry, and it's unnecessary. Why did I whisper it? It is unnecessary. So at least let me know, how did you feel when you had to change parts of yourself to fit into corporate spaces?
Mm. Um, actually, did we do an episode about it? I know at one point before it got taken down, we had a blog about it. Did Emily Must Die? And that was my
Yes.
that was my code switch.
Why didn't you
Uh
choose the name Emily?
I needed a name that was corporately acceptable. 'Cause Elise is not quite corporately acceptable.
Oh, girl, I didn't even pick up on that. You smart. I like,
Yeah, so that's why I chose Emily. But yeah, it was slowly killing me to be code switching and changing parts of myself, editing myself, auditing myself. Like you said, thinking about a sentence 10 times before I said it or before I wrote it 20 times.
oh, my
All
email
those
stay
things.
fucked up. So I just send it. After I'm like, "Ah, I shoulda." The next one, "Oh, well.
Right.
Ah, I shoulda." Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I
So
mean. Context
and
clues.
that, right, right. But yeah, that was exhausting. It was soul exhausting. It wasn't just so exhausting. It was soul exhausting.
Mm.
How about you? Um, do you feel like you had to change parts of yourself to
Oh,
fit
I
in corporate
actually
America?
do feel like, I speak Ebonics. So I go into
Mhm.
these spaces, I'm hearing people saying black. Why is the K so hard? It's like it was a bullet and they after they get to the K, "Pooh, take off, black."
Right,
Ugh.
right.
I was like, I've never said the word black like that before. Black.
Mm-mm. It
Like,
had
I
multiple
was like, "Oh my
syllables and
gosh, maybe I
everything.
do."
Like, how did
You
we
know?
get here?
Exactly. So, I say the code switching was something that I did, and at first, I mean, I noticed I was doing it just by learning my environment, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
notice how much I was doing it until I went back around my family, and they were like,
Mm,
"Oh, Valley girl, why you talk like that?" And I was like, "What? I talk like what?
right.
You just said like." Like, I was like, I didn't notice that, and they would
Yeah.
just pick at it, and I would just, let it
Mhm.
roll off of me and not a big deal, but then when I got older, I noticed it. I started noticing it too, like,
Mhm.
so that's the only thing I can say that I just felt like, why do I have to talk like this? If my brain works extremely well, that I could do my job exceptionally,
Yep.
then why do I have to change the way I speak? Why do I have to change the way I dress?
Yeah.
Always worried about, is this gonna be too tight on my curves or my boobs or, like I ain't got no booty, but if I had a big ass, I wonder how it would be. I
Mhm.
wonder how it would be.
Me too, girl. I wonder.
I'm just kind of glad pencil skirts is out because I could never rock one, girl. I could never rock a pencil skirt. I'm like, oh my God, like I got a long jersey on. So yeah,
Not a long not a
yeah,
long jersey.
a long jersey. Like, hey, this shit supposed to be tight and curved and stuff. Back when real booties were a necessity. Now you can just buy booty.
I know.
I ain't hating on it.
So one thing to remember when you are in these corporate spaces and you have been code switching yourself to death, you have been working hard and not getting anything, that is a time that you need to remember that boundaries are necessary. They are necessary the entire time that you were in corporate America. They are necessary in life.
Yes.
Corporate jobs will take as much as you give them. So if you give them everything, they will take it and ask for more and smile at you.
Say that's all you
If
got?
you right? And you're right. And they had a nerve to ask you. Is that all you got? You ain't got something else in the tank? Like you
Mhm.
can't churn out this a little faster? They will ask for more. If anything, corporate America is not short of audacity. So you have to learn to stop overextending yourself. Overextension does not equal worth. It does not equal a promotion. Guarantee. Overextension equals burnout. Point blank. Period. Being the dependable one equals burnout. When everybody in the office counts on you and you can't say no, and everybody comes to you asking for questions, asking for help and assistance, and to go the extra mile on this project, join this thing, join that thing, and you just saying, yes, 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 I could do it, I could do it. You gonna get tired. You're not just
Mhm.
gonna get tired, you're gonna get burnt out, you're gonna get exhausted, and then your body gonna quit before you do. And Imma say it because that's what happened to me.
Mm.
The
Speak on
body
it.
will let you know. The body
Yep.
will let you know. Whether it shows up as anxiety, depression, just tight, tense muscles, poor immune system, all of the things. Set the boundaries instead so you don't have to worry about those. Set boundaries around time. If you get off at 5, get off at 5. That's it. I mean, if you wanna work longer, go ahead. You can, but understand if your salary, you're not getting extra money for that. There's no gold star for staying an extra 2 hours behind everybody else working,
Don't make it a habit,
and don't yes, and definitely don't make it a habit.
because when you make
Um,
it a habit, then it becomes an expectation.
expectation,
Just for
1000%.
you. Nobody else,
Yep,
just for you.
nobody else, just for you. And when you outside of that, then it's a problem. If it when you
Mhm.
are
Well, you
outside of
always
the expectation, it's a thing.
what's the problem? What is shifting here?
Yep. What happened? You always here at 7 o'clock. I why are you leaving early? What? I'm leaving at my regular time?
Well, I didn't think to give it to you earlier because you always stay until 7, and I have a dinner reservation, so I was just gonna give it to you to finish up because, that's what you do. That's you.
You're
Pin you
the
into a box.
closer.
Yeah. The closer, the
Automatic.
opener and the closer.
The opener and the closer. You can also set boundaries around availability. Baby, if I am on lunch, I am on lunch. If I am away, I am away. If I am on PTO, I am on PTO. Don't call, don't text. I'm unavailable. What does PTO stand for?
Prepare the others.
That part. That. So make sure that you also set those boundaries around your workload. If it is too much, if you are underwater, say something. Say something. There is nothing wrong with saying, you know what, if I can't handle that. No, there's nothing wrong with saying, if you would like this now, something from my desk currently needs to be taken off and removed.
Mm,
I need to understand what the priorities are in order to get that done. Or I do not have capacity at the moment. I can get to it at this such and such time.
yep.
Um, unless it is from leadership and it's deemed a priority, well then please have XYZ reassigned so that I can do ABC.
Yep. I
So
remember the first time I asked that, and they were like, "I've got how many other people of stuff reassigned to me, so yeah,
that
I'm gonna pull the reassignment card too."
yes, you know what? And that is that the triggered. Um just thinking about it, like how you would I would going out on leave, taking PTO, going out on leave, doing all the things, and your stuff would still be there. Like, oh, she can handle it when she get back. But when somebody else go out on PTO on leave,
They can't get it
whatever,
there
and
too? Okay.
or yeah, and be like, so and so can handle that for you. So and so can handle that for you. Elise can do that for you. Isha can do that for you, and it'll be done when you get back. Look, what the rest of where is the reciprocity? Where
Right.
is my backup? And just so that being said, set boundaries on emotional labor. If it is a hassle, if it's a headache, if it is strain, stress, strife, if it's any of them S words, if it's depression, anxiety, if it is causing you mental and emotional pain or too much, too bare, set a boundary there.
Boundaries mean not answering them emails after hours, like you said, Elise.
Hmm.
When you on PTO, take your PTO without guilt. It is
That part.
time literally given to you as part of your benefits. No one's give you a gold star for not using it.
Yes.
Why? Oh, I've never taken PTO. Well, that's you.
Right? You want a
This is a
cookie?
part of my benefit. Why would I not use it? That's basically
Bet.
something I have to get my wellness exam done every year because I don't even use the company's money. No, it's my money.
Right?
I'm paying for this.
Yes. That is wild.
Right? Being able to say no professionally. And the best way that I could communicate for you to be able to tell somebody no is no. So then also, I mean, what else you want me to say?
The
Good
accuracy
for the
of
goose
it.
is good for the gander, like, no.
Yeah, no, you absolutely right. It
You
just
you
it was you haven't been you kinda it felt like it was being built up to be like a whole thing,
Uh-huh,
and when it
and that's
wasn't,
how I
I was
want
just
you to
like,
feel
"Yes,
too. So why
yes,
can't you do it?
right,
No.
no."
Alright, where my keys at? So well, I need you to do no. You can change the section if you want.
No.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's up to you, however
Yeah,
you wanna, wrap it.
no.
Exactly. You know what that sounds like? No. Or nope. Which one you like? It's a nope for me,
You know
dog.
what? I feel like I've been doing Duolingo, and I learned another language, so I did it in Spanish, it'd be no.
Right, so and then protect your lunch breaks and your personal time. It is
Mhm.
literally yours, okay? And being someone like me, a single mom, that time is limited, okay? And not
Yeah.
only is it limited, but that time I'm paying for it. I'm paying for childcare when I'm out here working. So don't waste the time that I am paying for.
Mhm. Mm, I feel that. Feel it, felt it, meant it. So, we have given you a lot to digest. We know it, feel like we got triggered a little bit during this first half.
We have not
Um,
like we did.
you're right. We did. We got triggered during this first half. So we hope that you all out there listening were able to grab a blankie, you grab your pet, grab some drink, tea, water, grown folks juice, whatever, so that you can make it through any of your triggers as well. But just know that we are going to come back at you with part 2 next time on Full Time Black Woman, because we still got more to talk about as far as what we wish we knew before entering corporate America. So with that, we hope you had a fantastic time. Remember, we are here for you full time from coffee to wine.
And play your power perfectly.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Full Time Black Woman is created, recorded, and produced by Aleese Real and Esha Bell. For more opportunities to live, laugh, grow, and fill the soul, be sure to like, review, comment, and subscribe to Full Time Black Woman wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Help us build this community by sharing with other full-time Black women like yourself. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Full-Time Black Woman, or send your love directly via email at fulltimeblackwoman@gmail.com. That's fulltimeblack, WOMAN, @gmail.com.